times.
Reach Around Radio, all times. Reach Around Radio,
On my radio.
All times.
Reach Around Radio.
You're listening to Reach Around Radio. I'm the poetess.
It's your boy Speedy.
It's your girl Claudia Jordan.
TDP, Mr. 123 Knox.
Bitch.
And in the studio with us, we have the original Freeway Rick Ross. Welcome to the studio.
Glad to be here, enjoying it. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you being here.
A little different. You
Yeah,
know, I
we
do a lot of
clown.
radio. I do a lot of radio. This different though.
So you've never, so you're saying you've never had a reach around quite like that?
Never like
Yeah, that's right. You gotta remember us.
Yeah, punk.
We have a call on the line.
Rick
Caller.
Ross in the building. The original.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Sorry, I'm looking at the chat room.
King Tut, Bay Area. Rick Ross was cracking.
Oh man, you know how we do it.
Hey, man, Rolling Hunter's blood was cracking, man. It's all good, man.
Trying to
I
get
love
it
for
in.
you.
Trying to get it in. I already know. You know I'm gonna be up there with Smooth B in a couple weeks.
Okay, it's all good. You got to pass up there. I'm down in LA, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, you giving out passes?
King Tut, hold up now,
How
King
you
Tut.
giving out passes?
King Tut, last
I
week
know,
you
Rick,
called.
you know
Hey,
I
King
told
Tut,
you, man,
King
with that
Tut,
extra.
King Tut. You called last week. You was kind of emotional now. And all the ladies at the church told me to ask you, do you want some chicken soup? Now, you all right now?
I always prefer cooking, you know what I mean? It's always player, you know what I mean?
That's right, King Tut.
I'm just hollering at Rick, man. Rick, you getting them for 9.5, man. You got action.
We got a call.
Thanks.
Hello.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What's up? This T-Dog.
Hi, T-Dog.
Hey, T.
Oh, shit. Sound like the Gooch from Different Stroke.
No, you know what I'm saying? I like Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying? He about that real, you know what I'm saying?
Which
for sure,
one?
for sure.
The real one. I ain't with that host, you know what I'm saying?
That other one name ain't Rick Ross. His name is Bill Williams or something like that.
Wow. Billy B. Bill Williams, party of two.
But look here, you know what I'm saying, Rick, you're the real Ricky, man. You got it, you always had it, homie. Even from the West Coast all to the whole United States, forget what them laws did to you, homie. You still the man to me, homie.
I appreciate the love, you know what I'm saying? And they be showing me that when I go out to different cities and you know what I'm saying, and just overwhelming, you know, the kind of love I get from the streets. Hard for me to believe, you know, and you know, when me and Nick, we was talking about the movie, when me and Nick was writing the script, you know, one of the things that I asked him to research is, why do I get so much love, you know, and with the stuff that I did. You know, I sold poison to my community, but they still accepted me back and embraced me, and it was, I mean, it feels crazy, you know, to have people to open their arms to me after I did all the things that I did.
It's real, you know. Hey, Speedy, hey,
Yeah.
can I ask you a question, Speedy?
Yeah, please.
You been working out, homie?
I'm trying to lose weight, man. I'm coming up on my 50th birthday,
boy.
man.
You looking extra swole. What about now? I'm like,
I don't know how to take that right now, but
Do we have a love connection?
I'll whoop your ass in this
I'm
one.
just saying. I mean, you look better than before, homie. And I ain't stuck. I'm just saying, homie.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's, I don't know what to do with that information. All right, thank you for the phone call, man.
man.
Oh, wait a minute.
Shit, fuck you.
What's your name?
Moving on. Anyway, Rick.
Now, Rick,
Oh, wow.
you just were talking about delivering poison to the communities. Now, do you feel that you're on a road to redemption now? What are you doing to redeem or to make up for that?
Well, you know what? It's two ways you could look at my situation, and you could look at it as if you know, I did bad, or you can look at it as if I was experimenting with something that needed to be figured out. And the way I look at it now is that I was experimenting. You know, I was in something trying to learn everything that went on with it so that I could take that and use that experience to help others. And that's pretty much the way I look at it right now. So my life has been an experiment that I believe can stop a lot of other kids from experimenting with the same thing that I got involved with.
What would you? Oh, what would you? Because I know I jump in.
No, hey, yeah.
Yeah, you do take
I
it over.
know. I'm sorry, it's a journalist in me.
Yeah, you have a journalistic
Well, go
background.
ahead. Go ask a question.
Go
Go ahead, ask him what his favorite color is.
Anyway.
No, T has some good
So,
ones.
no, we go back to like 86. That was like the height of the game and the whole get down. And
That's the year the sheriffs formed the Freeway Rick Task Force.
that's true.
And brought
That's
me-
true. and the whole battering ram situation. That was
You remember the battle round?
Come on, 86. I'm Crenshaw High School.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm riding them down Crenshaw.
I have
All
no
right.
idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, you were in
East Coast.
Rhode Island.
I was.
something.
So like situations like those times, like being a kid and just hearing all these street legend names,
Yeah.
and your name was one of them. Have you ever just ran across a situation where people were talking about you and never knew you?
Plenty of times. I mean, in jail it happened. I'm sitting in jail cells and hear guys telling stories. The guy was saying I was gonna bail him out.
He gonna be in an hour, nigga.
He's sitting there telling some guys that I'm gonna bail him out. You know, man, I'm just waiting on Rick to get us out. You know, and he's telling about the parties we done had and whatnot.
Yeah, because you used to throw those parties on Washington, down by Venice Beach over there. Because the girls used to pass out the flyers on the beach, and girls be like, come to this party. And dudes be like, oh man, I know this. This my homie right here. And we be like, man, ain't nobody ever seen this dude.
Yeah, we heard all the stories growing up. 88th and Normandy. Didn't you have a house in the 60s?
I had houses all over the place.
Yeah, there was a house. They said that's his house right there with the bars and the cameras and shit. So
Yeah,
But it was
I had
always you had a house on
houses
Flower
Yeah.
on 76,
Mhm.
right by the freeway. That's how you got your name. That was another street legend
Yeah,
story.
87.
87.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
I had quite a few houses though. I mean, that became one of my hobbies is building houses.
Mm.
You know, I would take my money and go and find houses and fix houses up and build them and I got a kick out of it. You
And
know?
another street legend story was, man, Rick got so much money he done put a boat on his yacht. So you know how the stories get wild.
Yeah, I done heard them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They tell them to me. You know,
Yeah.
guys come up to me all the time and say, man, you don't remember you gave me such and we did this together? And I say, no, I don't remember, man. But, you know, maybe,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to bust them out, you know. So a
If
lot
you
of
could,
times I just say, yeah, uh-huh.
if you could do it all over again and just rewind your life and start all over again, like what would you have chosen to do?
A ballet dancer.
Well, you know, now I know that I can do anything.
Mhm.
You know, there's nothing in this world that I can't do if I want to. You know, all I have to do is put my mind to it because I have everything in me that any other man on this planet has.
That's right.
And I'm just as smart as anybody else. And I don't believe that nobody can beat me doing everything.
Mm.
You know, there's some guys that can be stronger than me and faster than me. Some will outthink me, but when it comes to all around, I ain't gonna let them outdo me. You know, I'm gonna find something that I can beat them at, and I'll focus in that area until I get to my goal.
How do you feel about them legalizing marijuana? What's your stand on that?
Well, I think the prohibition is a waste of time anyway. You know, I
Mhm.
think that it can't be won. You can't win a war on drugs. You know, and especially when people are not happy with their situations. You know, and right now people are trying to escape reality. They can't deal with life, and they're looking for escapes. And humans are not the only animals that look to be intoxicated or taken out of their natural
Elements, yeah.
Elements. You know,
What other?
Yeah, monkeys
A lot
get
of
drunk too.
animals.
They sure do.
They
throw a
sour
pin.
fruit.
They like Bud
and,
Lights.
You know, I studied while I was in jail. I did a lot of
Okay.
studying when I was in jail.
Okay. So what would you tell the young brothers out there today that are slinging dope?
So wow, those are probably our real entrepreneurs. You know, those are probably the guys that could take and put this country back on track. Because these guys here, they're willing to take a chance that most people are just not willing to take. You know, when I go up and I deal with these guys in these big offices and they got these big names and everybody respect them, and then I look at them and I said, you know what?
They wouldn't last 5 minutes on the street.
Absolutely. They would eat him up in South Central. And just the thought of him having to go to jail would probably make him get out the game right there. You know, and then you tell him you got to carry a gun and you might have to use that gun on somebody. Most of those guys gonna walk away. You know, but
Right.
these young cats out in South Central and other Detroits and all over the country, they're not walking away. You know, they sticking in there and they trying to make something work that, you know, it really don't work.
So do you tell them that when they come up to you that, oh man, I look up to you?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I tell them to watch me, that whatever I can do, they can do better because they're smarter than I am. Because right now, it's harder to sell drugs right now than it was when I was selling drugs. I mean, the cops have gotten much more sophisticated. Guys have given them all the game, and they know everything that we do. You know that. So if a young
They're
guy
on
out
social networks. They're on Facebook, Twitter.
there, everywhere, and then they paying guys. You know, like right now they'll pay an informant $100,000 to set you up.
Wow.
So they catch your friend, they're gonna tell him, okay, instead of you going to prison for 20 years, we're gonna give you $100,000 to put in your pocket, let you keep your house, your cars, and go home to your wife.
Wow.
Just tell us where he's at.
Wow. That's
So
dope.
I know. I'm sorry. I just want him to be able
Yeah,
to
no,
get
go
this
right
out
ahead.
real
Boy,
quick.
this is-
You have an event coming up because that's what he's here for. He's
I'm
here to
playing with
promote
you,
an
girl. I
event.
love
Yeah, I am. I'm doing a dance for
Uh-oh.
and we
Old
just
school?
we just stringing this thing together. No, it's for kids.
Oh, okay.
You know how the kids are doing all of those crunk dances and the
Yeah.
and the jerk and whatever they call it. I don't even know what it is, but I just love to see those kids do it.
Mm.
You know, because I go to a lot of events of the rappers. I'm trying to find a rapper too to kick my label off.
Oh, okay.
And
What about Rick? Never mind.
Well, you would think that he would come and help me get
That's
my
what I'm
label
talking about
started.
right
You know what I'm
there.
That's
saying?
what I'm talking
Wouldn't
about
that be
right
the
there.
right thing for him to do? To say, you
Yeah,
know
you
what,
call,
man, I'm
I'm
gonna
just-
help my
I
man.
think he's scared.
That's player to player.
I'm gonna help my man. Wait, you know what? He comes to LA and when he comes here, you know, he calls and man, it's gonna be yes, all right. So
What would you like to see him change his name to? We should maybe suggest a name.
Fluffy
for him.
Rose.
No.
yeah,
Fat
so
bastard.
we doing
Somebody said fat bastard.
so we doing a youth dance August the 27th from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. We got some casting agents that cast for dance movies. We got some choreographers. We got the break dancers, original break dancers. They're going to be there judging. So, you know, it's just something we ragging and we ain't got much to get the kids. We're going to give away one pair of Dr. Dre headphones and
Shit,
some
that's pretty
shirts and
good.
some CDs and just little stuff that we could put together. But we just wanted to show, you know what I'm saying, that we trying to help the kids in the community and bring them together.
Now, I'm sorry. If someone wanted to give you stuff to give to the kids, how could they get that to you, or is there a website?
Yeah,
or
reach
something?
out to you.
They can hit me up. My email is Rick RICK Ross ROSS 90746 @gmail, and you can also hit me up on freewayenterprise.com. I hope all y'all members of that anyway. You know, that's gonna be the next Facebook.
What
And
is- what
give us
is
that
it, the
Gmail.
network, right?
Give us that Gmail one more time.
Rick RICK ROSS 90746 @gmail.
I saw your website, and you started a social media site when you were in prison, right?
Yeah, how you like it?
It was nice.
Yeah.
And it's
Check
called
it out.
what again?
freewayenterprise.com.
Okay.
I'm
What
up,
is
I'm
it?
up to
What
like
consists of?
well, we keep the latest hip hop news. You can do everything you do on Facebook. You can email your friends. You can put your pictures, your music, videos. Right now we're revamping it. We finna have a billboard on there where we're gonna keep chart of every single rapper, R&B. Everybody's gonna have their own category, gospel, and the members are gonna be able to vote to say who's the best rapper this week, who's the best rapper next week, and
Definitely check that
We
out.
should get on there.
just get it in. It would definitely help. I wish you would get on there. We
We
don't
are.
have many
We're gonna do it.
celebrities.
I'm gonna get on there, but I want you to play a word association game with me real quick, okay? I want to say a word, and I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
First thing.
Okay?
Don't even think about
Okay, ready?
You trying to trap me?
No, never.
Okay, go ahead.
50 Cent.
Money.
Scales.
Drugs.
Birds.
Keys.
Male titties.
Male titties. I don't know about that.
Wow, Claudia. I don't know where that motherfucker
I
came
know,
from.
right?
Parole officers.
Suckers. Sucker.
No.
That's all you got?
No, I had more, but he's not playing.
I didn't play. I mean, I just didn't know. Didn't when you said male
Yeah.
titties? I mean, that
Yeah,
was
that threw
kinda
everybody
Little
off in the
setup.
room.
Little
Yeah.
setups.
Like, yeah, that was like a brain.
I like
lock.
TDPs. Can we do T's words? Do yours, T. Fuck that. I'll do them. Give me.
That's male titties.
Shut up.
Claudia, we got to proofread that.
P.O.
shit.
Yeah, you got to proofread your shit.
That was funny. I don't care what y'all say.
Of course, you're gonna say that.
So,
What's your sign? Go ahead, read the
so
question.
you said 86, right?
86.
So in 86, I know what was happening for me. I'm a regular dude, right? I'm down Crenshaw. Gas prices in 86 was what?
I don't know, man. I
I'ma
didn't pay
say
attention to no
about-
gas
That's
prices.
right, because you didn't have to pay for it. What was the top car you had in 86?
86. I had a couple cars: a Ford Mustang, a Ford truck
5.0.
dually.
He's
Oh,
driving what
yeah.
you're driving right now.
Yeah.
Ford station wagon.
Yeah, they had-
Well, they
Oh,
said back
shit.
in the day you were pretty low key. You didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't floss.
They
a
were new
lot.
cars, but they was all what I figured I could drive down the community with, and the police would look at them and turn their head and say, "Oh, that
Keep it
car was
moving.
ugly."
Right.
Not one that when you drive down, everybody starts following the police. Look, oh, well,
Right.
let's see
With
what
the
he's
killer
doing.
Dayton's on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, did you do clubs back then?
No, I didn't do clubs.
You didn't?
No, I didn't do clubs.
You didn't do the
I
workshop?
was a workaholic. I mean,
okay.
you know, now what we would do sometimes we'd ride by the club after the club is over.
Parking lot pimping.
Yeah.
Ford station wagon. Bitch, I got $3 million in my sock.
Yeah, they didn't care. You know, once they know who you are and know you got the money, they don't care.
That's it.
Yeah, you got a point there. At the peak of it all, did you ever look down and go, okay, when did you decide I probably need to stop? When was that?
Oh wow! When I knew I had to stop was 87.
87.
Yeah, one of my guys, we had went to the bus station to meet somebody, was bringing some drugs to me, and one of my guys got arrested, and I spent a lot of money trying to get him out, and he still wound up getting 20 years.
Damn.
Wow.
And all he had to do was say that it was my stuff, and I would have went down with him. And I was lucky that he didn't do it, and I know that was too close, and it was really time for me to walk away.
That's amazing. They don't make them like that anymore.
No, they don't. They
You
don't.
know? So I heard.
So did you ever go down to Colombia or South America?
Nah, you know,
trips
my
like
guy
that?
was hooked up with the White House, so I didn't have to go down there. They was bringing in on them government planes.
Wow.
I like say like on vacation or anything. You ever just none of
No,
that?
no. I went to the Bahamas one time, but I was working. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't like it?
I didn't want this thing to run out. You know, I was like, you know,
Any day.
yeah, any day this could be
right.
over with. So get all you can get while you can, and stack as much as you can. And that was my goal, and that's how I live.
We got a phone
We
call.
have a call for you, Rick. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey Rick, I didn't mean to step on your interview, man. So it's all
It's all
I wanna
good.
give a shout out. It's all gravy. I respect the game. But I had called to give a shout out to my homeboy Seeger, man. He was on Rap-A-Lot Records. He was my roommate when I was locked up, man. He got killed when he was on Rap-A-Lot Records. So I'm just saying, you know, y'all play a little Seeger, man. Show a little love to my homeboy. 6'9".
Seagram.
Y'all stay up, man.
All right.
Thank you, man.
for
Appreciate the
calling.
phone call.
All
Well,
right.
is there anything that you would have done different as far as the way you managed the money?
I would have did everything different, knowing what I know now. But you know, what you got to realize is that when I was selling drugs, I was illiterate. You know, I never read a book, never written a letter. So I really didn't know. I was just stumbling around, learning from the streets, from guys who really didn't know what they was doing. You know, so now being who I am today, I would do everything different because right now everything I'm doing is calculated. You know, when I sold drugs, it wasn't really calculated. You know, I would learn, and once I hit the wall, I said, you know what, I ain't running in that wall no more.
Yeah.
So it was like trial and error, and what I was able to do is teach my guys what they shouldn't do. You know, so and that really enabled me. And as I got the price, I passed the price down to them so that they were able to grow and get big. Because there was other guys that got bigger than I did. You know, the guys that I started out, but their reputation wasn't as big as mine because what they would say is always, well, Rick, you know, Rick. And that kind of like just helped my reputation just constantly grow.
Okay, to another point where you said people in your area, in your era, got bigger than you. Now here's another street rumor that you had a hotel and you had like 100 stoves in there. And you messed up the dope and you just called all your homies to come get it and do what they can to fix it.
We used a lot of stoves in our spots, but it wasn't in the hotel, nah.
Okay, that's another street.
Yeah, that was
Street
just
legend.
They all
So
right.
you can't Google this stuff.
No, I wouldn't put drugs in there because I knew that if the police came in and found drugs, they would take it.
Okay,
So I'd keep drugs away from there.
gotcha.
I would keep the drugs. We would do drugs in spots that wasn't worth much money. You know, so if they come in, they're gonna take the
that.
place, but you know, you ain't gonna let them take no place that's worth a couple $1 million.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Could get it.
You
live.
were smart.
Yeah. We have a
No.
caller. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Yo, what up? This is VP the Great calling out of Maryland.
Hey,
What's up, VP?
welcome.
VP,
No more hey VP.
It's a different show right now, too.
Stick to the formula.
Go right ahead, dog.
VP.
Hey, yo, Rick, I heard you play the hell out of some tennis, man. Is that the truth or is that the street legend?
no, that's the truth. I'm looking for somebody right now. I want to trick
I
somebody.
got a nice little game.
Yeah, they call
I
me Arthur
do not
Ashe.
believe that.
Seems like I just got a challenge too.
I actually can play.
What we gonna do? We gonna put Jamie Foxx's salary on the line.
Oh.
Me and
Whoa.
you, a tennis game.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
glad you to put my salary on.
I got that right now.
That would have been celery.
How about that?
Yeah.
We lock that in.
Yeah.
That's your man.
You sound like
That's
you're
your
ready to
man.
play, though. Shit.
Well, you actually were playing tennis before you got into the drug game, right?
Yeah, I made all city in high school and all conference in junior college.
What high school?
Dorsey.
Dorsey.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
you're a
Dorsey
Don.
Don.
Dorsey
And
Don.
fucked up
Okay.
ass gym.
Great
they had.
athletes. Great athletes come out of there.
That gym.
So I've heard.
One side is real cool, but the other side, when the sun come in, shit, you wasn't gonna make no baskets at that. And they purposely did that, and they would take the first half going into it, and the second half you'd lose.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're a Roger Park legend.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Is there anything
know
else
about.
you'd like to add that you'd want people to know about?
Yeah, well, we're really, I would like for everybody, as many people can, to come out to the event August the 27th, Chuco Justice Center over on West and Redondo. It's gonna be off the chain.
In Los Angeles?
Yeah.
That's over in my
It's gonna be
neighborhood.
some record execs down from Universal and Interscope. Gonna be hanging out with me, just chilling.
And if you can't make it, but you want to send something for the kids, they send it to or get in touch with you at.
Absolutely. Rick Ross 90746 Gmail, or you can hit me at freewayenterprise.com. And if there's any
Get something for
rappers
the
out
kids.
there that's looking for a deal, I'm gonna get a deal here in a minute.
Okay.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna happen.
Cause I'm whining and dining them.
That's right.
Let me get 2 cheeseburgers. What you want, dog?
We at McDonald's though.
They got a
So
$50
where
nugget.
can
you
I
know
reach
what?
you?
We gonna move up. We gonna get the Norms or one of them. We gonna do
No,
it.
no,
You know about Norms.
Where can they reach you? Because you were about to give out your info for the rappers that are wanting.
Well, I ain't gonna give my phone number out. If they really want my phone number, they can get it because everybody else got it.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna give it.
Give
over
out
the
your
air.
email. That's good enough.
Rick Ross 90746 at Gmail. So
There you
hit
go.
me up. Also, if y'all got videos out there, we play videos on our website. Check out the website. The website hot. Sometimes my website dropped down to 80,000 in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? I ain't caught World Star yet, but I'm on their heels. So I just need a little more. Y'all support your boy.
And that's
All right.
freewayrickenterprises.com.
We gonna get on there.
Freewayenterprise.com.
Oh, freewayenterprise.com.
Yeah. Freeway Rick is my own personal, like my bio site. With all my videos and all the stuff they want to know about me is right there. So.
Okay.
And you have a movie coming out about your life?
Yeah. Nick Cassavetes wrote it. Nick's gonna direct
I heard it's
it.
nice.
The script is sick.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick really put the script together. People gonna be amazed. This is the kind of story, that the next morning everybody's gonna wake up and they're gonna say, "Man, you believe Ronald Reagan did that? You believe George Bush was in on that? I don't believe
I was
that."
blown away by the American Gangster episode they did on you. That
Yeah,
was
that
incredible
hot.
too.
That was hot. They still playing that on TV right now.
Yeah.
8 years later.
Yeah.
You get a check for that?
Never.
Wow.
We gotta check these.
And we got one coming out with VH1. We just did a special with VH1. Russell Simmons on there. Jay-Z is on there. Ice-T, Snoop. I'm on there. A few other people. It'll be airing, I think, September the 18th, I believe it is. They're trying to do a screening out here in L.A. I'm not for sure if they're going to do it. If they do, you guys got to come and check it out.
Oh, we on the red carpet.
Shit, we there.
Definitely. Well,
Reach
thank,
around, we'll reach around.
thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you for hanging
Yeah,
out with us,
good
man. You have
interview.
put us on a whole nother level right now. We are.
Man,
Sure.
man, y'all the truth.
We the
Thank you so much.
All right,
from the
thank
OG.
you.
All right.
Rick
The
Ross.
real Freeway.
Freeway.
Rick.
We're going to take
Ross.
a quick break. You're listening to Reach Around Radio
Somebody
on
gotta pee.
LATalkLive.com.
How to survive in South Central. A place where busting the gap is fundamental. No, you can't find the shit in a handbook. Take a close look at a rap crook. Rule number 1, get yourself a gun.